Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's me coming at you again with another vid. I know I'm a little late on this, but I wanted to add, to go ahead and add my 2 cents to this news that broke yesterday, I believe. And I think shout out to Kiwi Boxing Nation and Hatman Strikes Back and Mr. Boxing Today. They were able to to break this news on their channels. Um, yeah, so Joseph Parker and Carlos Takam have reached an agreement. Um, they actually have head off the deadline, which the purse bid of a purse bid actually, which was scheduled for this Thursday. So they were able to go ahead and offset that and reach an agreement. And that agreement is that the title eliminator of the IBF between the two, will take place on May 21st at the Vodafone Events Center in Auckland, New Zealand, which is the home, home base area of Joseph Parker. So Duco did the right thing. Well, I'll get to that in a second. So they actually were able to pull it off. They were able to get this done. And of course, Takam on the other hand, him and his handlers were able to grant Parker's wishes. So it's set to go. Now, according to this report here, the amount of the purse, the amount of the fighters, of the purses of the fighters was not disclosed by Duco Events. However, they did refer to that this the purse that's being put up for the fight, the amount that's being put up for it will supersede the record-breaking amount of $1 million that took place back in 2009, where David Tua and Shane Cameron fought, and they earned $500,000 apiece. So, yeah, so well, obviously, $1 million purse. That is kind of, well, I mean, it is not. It's not. It's not a significant amount of dollars, given the fact that if you're going to hold a prize fight at a magnitude like this for like Joseph Parker per se, or a Carlos Takam, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's not that. It's not very, very. Like I said, it's not very rich, as I say, and it's very, very alarming, surprising that that this was the record pacing. I should say this is a record purse bid, which Duco had held back in 2009 in New Zealand. So once again, my hat's off to them. They finally got it done. They got Takam and his handlers granted their wishes. But it is kind of want to scratch your head wondering why they wouldn't disclose the amount. But it is what it is. We'll probably find out until the days go by as as the fight approaches. But anyhow, if I had to pick a winner, oh man, this is a 50-50 fight. It could go either way. I would have to give the slight edge to Parker, because he's younger. Obviously, he's fresher and he's more in his prime than Takam. And no, let's not not to get it twisted here. Takam is still in his fighting prime shape. He hasn't shown any worn torn what's the word I'm looking for? The worn torn attitude, I should say. In other words, he's not shot. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very intriguing, if not a very explosive fight. Not guarantee that's what's going to what the outcome of this fight is going to be. I predict it won't last no later than 6 rounds, because both of these guys are both explosive. But if you want to go ahead and give the power, as far as the power cap is concerned, I would give that to Joseph Parker. Now, mind you, Takam is also a powerful guy as well, but he doesn't have the one-punch knockout power that that's typically the norm of most heavyweights. But he can, like as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, he fights in spurts, so he'll wear you down, and eventually he'll get you out of there with his clubbing and ferocious shots. He knows how to put his punches together, and he can fight off the back foot. Off the back foot in some occasions, like he did displayed in the Alexander Povetkin fight. So yeah, and the way for Parker to really get Takam out of here, he's going to have to keep him at bay, keep him at distance. Don't give him a chance to go inside, because Takam is a bull when he gets inside. He will unleash and he'll let his hands go inside. So that would be a dangerous situation for Parker to allow Takam to get off and go in like that. So let me know what you think. Drop a comment below, share, subscribe. Signing off. Peace.